Okay, so this is a little update on my finger cyst. It's ruptured like a few times over the past weeks, so it's kind of small now because it ruptured like over the weekend, I think, Friday or Saturday. But yesterday I had an appointment for for my cyst and about surgery. So, and of course, because it's ruptured already, the hand surgeon did recommend surgery. So, yay! I have my little packet for um, for having a surgery with like info that I need and basically post-ops stuff and like all the things that I need. So basically, so my surgery is scheduled for November 19th, which, because they are hoping to have the skin on my finger heal a bit more. So hopefully my finger will cooperate and not like try to rupture again. But basically, I got all the fun stuff. And the last time, the only other surgeries I've had so far, I've had when I was little, when I was a baby, I had surgery on both my right and my left eye for strabismus to try to straighten them, because when I was a baby I went cross-eyed. My right eye straightened, my left eye was a bitch and did not straighten. So a few years later, I think maybe when I was around 3 or something, we tried again on my left eye to straighten it, and it was still stubborn and still did not want to straighten. So that's why my left eye turns in, which is like esotropia, strabismus. So so I had those when I was little. I don't remember anything from the surgery I had when I was a baby, but I do remember little bits and pieces from the second surgery. I remember it was dark when we left. I remember bits and pieces about being put under, and I remember afterwards getting like a few foil balloons and a box of Cheerios. So those are like the main things I remember about that surgery. And then the only other surgery I've ever had was my wisdom teeth removal. So this will be an interesting experience. I'm a bit nervous and anxious, but it will be good to hopefully get the cyst removed and hopefully it does not come back. Luckily, the x-rays showed that there does not seem to be any underlying arthritis or anything, which is good, because I was a bit nervous that there could be, like, reading about it. A lot of times arthritis could, be the underlying cause of a cyst, so it's good that hopefully there isn't. There doesn't look to be any bone spurs, but the hand surgeon said that they'll, be able to double check when they are doing the surgery too. And so I believe that my finger will be numb for the surgery, and I think that they will give me some sort of a sedative to probably calm me down or make me woozy or something. So, hopefully I won't be like very conscious about it, but I don't think I'll be put to sleep or anything. But I'm learning that there's a lot that needs to be done to prepare for surgery, because there's like a phone call that I'll be having, like a phone interview thingy, and a physical. I have to have a physical, which will be next week, and basically, and then there's like the day that I have to stop taking my vitamin D and my fish oil. I obviously still continue taking my antidepressant, but the vitamin D and fish oil I have to stop by the 12th. And you know, if you take like an NSAID or something, you also have to stop taking that. Can still take Tylenol if needed, so that's good. Not that I don't take that kind of stuff like regularly anyway, but like if I had a headache, I could still take Tylenol, so that's good. And then I had to do a couple questionnaires, like both at the appointment I had yesterday and online. Basically, so then I get to do the, after the physical and everything and the phone call the day before, obviously, to find out when I will have to be there, and then, you know, the things that I have to do to show up, stop eating, you know, all the joys of having surgery. If you've had surgery, you know. So, and then I have to call around 3 days after to, like, you know, check in to be like, yeah, everything's going fine, or, you know, oh, I'm feeling really sick, stuff like that. And then in early December 2nd, I should be getting the splint and stitches off. So it's going to leave me one-handed at work for a little bit around around Thanksgiving time, but you know, it is what it is, and one hand is still better than none, so I can still do, you know, most of my work-related things that I do, because I work as a cashier, so I can still, like, you know, ring stuff through, I can still bag stuff one-handed, so, you know, I think getting carts would be the hardest one. Like, I might not be able to get carts. I could get like 2 or 3 at a time, one-handed maybe, but yeah, that would probably be the thing that I wouldn't be able to really do. But that's okay, because there are other people who can get them too, and I get them a lot, so there are other people who, you know, it's, you know, about time they start getting a little more. But no, it's my job, so, but they also gave me the lovely, I don't know how to pronounce it, the chlorohexidine gluconate solution antiseptic antimicrobial skin cleanser. That is for the night before my surgery and the day of my surgery. I get to wash with this stuff from the neck down. You do not put it on your face or your head or anything. So you do it from the neck down. So I get to use my regular shampoo, my regular, you know, face wash, soapy stuff. But then I get to use this for the rest. And, you know, the little sheet they give you, they tell you, like, oh, this is the order you're supposed to do it in. So, yeah, I won't read that. So I guess that, and I'm probably hoping to have my mom bring one of my dolls and kind of, like, you know, have her and give her to me afterwards, because one of my friends got me the American Girl hospital set that has the, like, hospital gown that if you send one of your American Girl dolls to the AG hospital, she might come back with a gown, and like an ID bracelet and stuff. So she got me the set, so I'm planning to put one of my dolls in it, because yay, it's actually a use that I'll have for it, and that my mommy can, you know, like, hold her and stuff while I'm in surgery, and then she can give her to me after, so, you know, that'll be fun, and that'll be a good thing, because, again, I'm a bit nervous, seeing as the last surgery I had was my wisdom teeth, and before that, it was my eye surgeries, and I was really little for that, so I remember some things, but I don't remember everything. But my mom has had a couple surgeries within the past year or so, so, you know, so she knows, you know, what has been through. Hers were worse than mine. Mine is relatively minor, shouldn't take long at all, that kind of stuff. But yeah, so that's the upcoming of the cyst, and I might, you know, do another vlog, like, oh, this is the day of the cyst, and, you know, of the surgery and all that. So I think that's pretty much it for this vlog. I, like, barely got up from a nap, that I took with one of my cats, my lovely Clara, who's, you know, right here. She's so beautiful. Yeah. She's looking at me like, what? That's Clara. She is allowed in my room. My other cat, Sophie, is not really allowed in my room because Sophie's a sprayer. And so I don't really need her, like, spraying on all my stuff. But Clara's allowed in my room, and she will, you know, actually sit outside my door sometimes, and she'll yell at me until I let her in. So she's definitely my girl. Yeah, and oh, and Sophie turned 10 yesterday. So yep, I have lovely girls. Clara is 11. They tolerate each other, but they don't really get along, so it's always fun, you know? Cat fights. You know, they're both tortoiseshells. Clara's a regular, like, tortoiseshell, but she's kind of, like, has tabby in her, so she's a torby. And Sophie is a dilute tortoiseshell, so, and I think she has a little bit of Siamese in her, so yeah, there we go. It's great. But all this stuff that I had, all the stuff I had, you know, about, oh, I'm probably going to have some sort of an opioid medication afterwards for the pain, so I had to do that. After surgery, they have, like, all this stuff in the packet about keeping your lungs clear after surgery, breathing and coughing exercises, so that's interesting. A random kind of thing about secondhand smoke in the air you breathe can cause serious health problems, so yeah, any kind of smoking's bad. It's just bad. But if you need to smoke, get candy cigarettes. I mean, it's still sugar, so it's still bad, but, you know, it's better than nothing. Then I have a medication and vitamin herb record thingy. Medications I can't take, medications I can. So just random stuff in the packet. Lots of things. So within the next couple of weeks, I should be expecting a phone call to do the phone interview thing. And, of course, again, next Monday I get to do my physical. And then 10 days after that, on the 14th, I see my primary care doctor for, like, updates on, like, just, you know, normal stuff, like the, how my anxiety and depression are going and all that. So, yeah, I get to have surgery, yay, it's minor, but it still counts. I have to do all this pre-op, post-op type stuff, so it totally counts. It doesn't matter if it's just on my finger. You know, it's a real surgery, so. But yeah, so bye for now.